We're going live. I think we're going live. I think we're going live. You're on the Spiny Norman channel. Hello. My name's Spiny Norman. I'm here, and y'all are there. Alrighty. I can't hear the game because my earbuds are dead. I'm switching back to wired headphones tomorrow. I tried switching to wireless, and I've only been punished for it ever since. Constantly having to recharge this shit. Bought a pair that I thought might be good. First pair fucking refuses to recharge. Hi, Cass. Second pair lasts an hour after being on a charger for 4 fucking hours. So, yeah. Look at all these fucking accounts we have under saved games. We have Thrill House, Howard Hamlin, Severe Steve, Mackle. Mackle's got a lot of money. Thrill House doesn't have a lot of money. How are you doing, Cass? Like I said this in a previous stream, I'm not against having people in the call with me. I'm just like, but this is very much going to be, this is a Stardew stream. You know, we're here to talk about Stardew. Not really. I think we got off topic like 800 times. If you'd like to join the call, if you'd like to hop on though, Cash, you're welcome to. I don't know if now's the right time because I don't have earbuds in. But once those are charged, maybe you can join. That's your call. Maybe you don't want to. I just feel bad doing a stream and excluding my buds from it, but I feel like it's good to hop on here every once in a while and just do the Spiny show. Alrighty. Time to water the crops. But I hope you've been well, Cass. I talked to you and Stuart briefly like 2 nights ago, and then my internet didn't even go out. Discord just told me to fuck off. My internet was fine, Discord wasn't working. Baba Booey. Hey, Cass, as a listener to the stream, can you hear the game? Because I can't hear the game, but OBS might still be recording the game. Or anything that's on my desktop. I'm just settling in for the night. Yeah, it's about that time. I'd be in bed by now if it wasn't for the fact that I fucking fell asleep for 3.5 hours when I got home. Alright, it makes sense. I'm not too worried about that. I don't like that there's no audio in the game right now. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm switching back to fucking regular headphones tomorrow. This wireless shit is not working. It's just been pissing me off for 2 weeks. Where's my fucking lake? I forget. Fuck. I think there's one close to the house, actually. I don't even need to fill it right now. I don't know what's on today's agenda for Stardew for Tuesday the 9th. Probably nothing good. Oh, there we go. Should've just done that. We've met everybody. We have some crops grown. We're doing good with the Bundaroo. Might have been raining last time. I think we erased the timeline where it rains. Thrill House is now living in 2 alternate timelines. Fucking shit. We have completely fucked the Thrill House lore by doing that. All is lost now. All hope is fucking gone. One day, the other Thrill House is going to show up and he's going to kill this imposter. Anyway, let's get the siphon. I just want to get rid of this. The fucking frog made a run for it. You know what? Some people say they care about the well-being of the frogs, but I'm starting a new campaign as Thrill House. Fuck the frogs. All frogs need to be eliminated. They were part of the plague. That shows that they're satanic. And the frogs need to go. Sorry, Mitzi. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. We won't get rid of the frogs. The frogs are part of the circle of life. They're needed. I'm gonna dig up a grave. Well, whose grave is this? Our beloved Mona? I was going to say that's not Mitzi friendly, but you beat me to it. Yeah, I got the advantage. I got the advantage. I got the real time advantage. I don't have to type anything out. There's no delay. I can only dig up 2 of the graves. I can't dig up. Can't dig up all 4 of them, unfortunately. Hi, Marnie. I'm gonna go for the trash in front of you because I don't respect you, and I don't care if you have a negative opinion on me for doing it. I'm Thrill House. What can I say? I'm cool. Haha. I'm Thrill House. I'm in a silly mood tonight, guys. I'm in a silly mood. Tomorrow is Vincent's birthday. What is? You know what? I'm gonna try to do all the birthdays. What's Vincent's birthday? I don't like that Vincent from Stardew Valley popped up immediately when I started typing in the name Vincent. I mean, he doesn't like anything. He likes daffodils. Okay, he likes daffodils, but I need that for the fucking thing, so I'm not giving him that unless I have 2. We might not give him a birthday present. His birthday present requests are inconvenient for the time being. If I can find 2 daffodils, I'll give him a daffodil. But honest to God, Vincent is one of the last characters we should be worried about getting the friendship up with. He's just him and Jazz are just the children. They don't do much. They're almost by default the 2 least interesting characters in the game. Their purpose really is just to acknowledge that children exist. Now, if you're Matt, you can have fun with that and serve them alcohol, but Thrill House doesn't believe in that. Hello, Yellow Star Productions. Welcome. Have a seat. Are you enjoying the game? Yes, I am. There's Linus. Up, and we have Powerpuff Girls movie 2002, Powerpuff movie Deja Vu. Have you heard of Danganronpa? Yes, I think so. Is that the game that has like that white bear character with the cross eyes or something like that? Might be getting certain details wrong. Jason, you were spamming yesterday. Don't do it again. You're kind of spamming right now with that because I don't really have anything to say with that, but I'm willing to let it slide as long as it's not repetitive. If it is repetitive, that's going to be a ban. we're at a no tolerance zone for spam here. But I don't know much about Dagan Rampa. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't know a lot about the game. I just know it exists. What am I doing? I need to go to the fucking cave. Just wandering around aimlessly doing nothing. Okay, I need to also put the sword right next to the... There we go. Booyah! I need to clear up some inventory space here. So let's get rid of the soggy newspaper, get rid of the fiber, and get rid of the stone. There we go. Making progress in the cave. Some coal would be good too. We only got one piece so far. Hit me up with some coal. I'm about to run out of fucking energy. I just want another piece of coal. Greetings, I am back on my awful internet that may cut out like yesterday's. Well, that was probably two bad internets colliding yesterday, Toon Buffoon. Welcome. Like I said, don't know how long we're gonna go tonight. Just wanted to play again. So we're here. But it's late. I do work tomorrow, but I slept like a shit ton when I got home. Need to stop doing that. Just screws my sleep schedule up, but I'm definitely up for a bit now. Slept for almost 4 hours when I got home. Ladder. We might take that slime today, because I'm going to run out. Oh, well, we unlocked a new area. Cool. Leather boots. What has to go for the leather boots to coexist with us? I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff, so... Wait, what'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the slime, the jelly, and it'll give us some more energy so we can continue a little bit. I don't think we're gonna make it to floor 15, but we can maybe get some more supplies. But I at least have a piece of coal now. I can make the scarecrow. Yeah, Jason, you look to be spamming. I don't even think you're a real person at this point. I thought you were a commenter that I normally have, but it might just be a similar username. Why didn't you equip the boots and keep the... Well, can I equip the boots immediately? This is just a joke. What's the joke? How do I equip the boots again, actually? It's been a while. Sorry about the other day, by the way. It's fine. All is forgiven. I just didn't understand. If it was just a joke, that's fine. I didn't get it. Don't spam though. I'm not. It's fine though. Don't like. Oh, there we go. Don't feel bad about it. It's all good. Like I said, I thought I recognized you from comment sections in the past. I'll keep the K. Fuck, there's stuff here I want. I don't have space for it. Alright, we're just gonna have to accept that. Anyways, it's 7:30, so we should get back. But that's why I didn't want to do a ban, because I'm like, there's a chance that I'm just misunderstanding something. That's why you got the 24-hour warning. I don't want to be stuck up. One of those. I don't want to be stuck up about that shit. It's okay. Pepper, jack-o'-lantern, burger, pancake, waffle, bacon, coffee, burger, skull, pig, bear, tongue, musical note, facepalm, facepalm, facepalm. All right. I can take those to the museum later. What do I need for the scarecrow? I think fiber, wood, and coal. Yep. Fuck. Fuck! There we go. Deeper in the mine, 40 levels. Craft a furnace. We can probably craft a furnace now. The coal being a part of the scarecrow always confused me. I don't get that. I don't get that. What do I need for the furnace again? Copper. Oh, I got copper ore. Got copper ore for days. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2. What are your thoughts? I did a podcast with my friend Matt on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Just the first one. Oh, I don't have coal. That's right. I can't do shit right now. Not the sequel, though I wouldn't be surprised if the sequel makes it. We do a show together called Hollow Victories. And on that said show, we did, we pair up two movies that are infamous and try to vote on which one's the best by the end of it. We talk about them. We did an episode on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and The Mean One, which was a horror movie about the Grinch. And we talk about both of them in that episode. So if you want to hear more detailed thoughts, check that out on Matt Presents Hollow Victories. If you type that in, it'll pop up. I didn't watch the second one. I'm only gonna watch it if Matt asks me to for the show, because I did not like Blood and I guess I'll give this a response. I didn't like it. But I mean, I'm not really into most of those, like, oh, this character just won the public domain, let's make a horror movie. It's not that it can't be good, because I genuinely think it could be. It's just that I don't think people really put a lot of effort in. I think they're more so trying to rush to be the first ones to do it. But it could be fun, potentially. Hello, Thrill House. You see this cat here? Yeah. I found it sitting outside the entrance of your farm. I think it's a stray, poor little thing. One promising. One is the current horror movie using all. Is that really happening? I know about the Steamboat Willie horror film. Is there a horror movie coming out using Oswald? That's neat because there's actually a motivation there. Oswald was replaced. There could be something about that. I think he likes his place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good cat? Yeah, I'll adopt the cat. We're gonna name him, Shithead. Just in tradition. That's a callback to that's a callback to my life, because I've always named my pets Shithead, but I mentioned why in a video. Not only are they going to use a mix of animation and live action, a la Who Framed Roger Rabbit, cool, but also because it was actually delayed for script rewrites, with the director saying we don't want this to be a cash grab. Like I said, I think the premise itself isn't bad. It's just the mindset is like, let's be the first to do it. It seems to be the mindset most times it happens. I thought The Mean One was an exception because, one, I don't think the Grinch is in the public domain. Two, and that's why they don't actually say the name the Grinch once in the movie. I think there's one point where they're about to say it and then it gets censored by like a loud noise or something. But I thought that one had a really good idea because it's not doing it just because the Grinch is a popular character. It was actually a take on how creepy the live action versions of the Dr. Seuss movies looked, and kind of just creepy live action hybrids in general. The unfortunate side of that, though, is that it's just not good. It was a good idea. It was a good premise. The costume for the Grinch in The Mean One looks good. It's very creepy, but still looks very similar to the actual live-action Grinch. It is different. It is different, but the similarities are there to where you can tell what the intention is. But the rest of the movie sucks. The writing sucks, the acting sucks, the cinematography sucks, the editing is some of the worst I've ever seen, and I feel like such a jerk because this is clearly a smaller team, and I could easily see myself making something like it and having this same backlash and feeling bad about it. But like, God, the thing that sucked about the mean one is I don't actually think it was as cynical as most of these slasher movies are using these like children's characters. I think it actually had potential, and it just got lazy. They got the costume down, they got the look down perfectly, and then they half-assed the rest of it. And it's like, come on, man, you're almost there. You almost had it. But that's cool, Foswald. I'll have to look into that one. Is there a name for that movie? I'll look it up. Hello, Bluster. Sorry for taking a minute there. Welcome. Oswald is also a character who's been in the public domain since the early 2000s, so this clearly was made with some thought and passion. Yeah, not a rush. That's also a good point. Um, Plus, the benevolent is feeling good tonight. Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct in 2 days. Oh, cool. That game looks like a lot of fun. I'm not getting a direct Switch 2 anytime soon, but the game looks fun. Maybe I'll play it at Cass's place one day. Well, little shit. I didn't even. Just first time reading that on the screen. Oswald down the rabbit hole. Is there a trailer? I'll watch it real quick if there is. Looking forward to Mario entering the public domain in some 40 years. We get to see a slew of AI. That's the sad thing, is they will be AI generated too. Because why wouldn't they be? Like, whoever wants to get on that is going to go for the quickest way possible, quickest route. What if M. Night Shyamalan directed a new adaptation of Stephen King's The Langoliers? But as a I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. But as a musical, I don't know. I didn't miss your comment. I'm reading them as I go. Oh, you retracted it. All good, all good. But as a musical, I don't know. I don't actually. I'm not familiar. The Langoliers. I'm not familiar with that. Can't wait until they make a King Kong horror movie. Might happen. Yeah, that could be interesting. That genuinely could be interesting, actually. Welcome, by the way, Baxter. Yes, there is. It's not exactly a trailer, more of a teaser and a look at Oswald. When I have my I don't have earbuds in right now, so let's do that later. But I might take a look at that. If not on stream, I'll do it later. But that sounds interesting. Anyways, back to Stardew. We have a cat now. Don't know where that said cat is right now, but we'll find him. We'll find him. And I think I might have... No, I didn't make an impossible water cramp. What's your favorite Pac-Man game? Honest to God, there was this 3D platformer with Mrs. Pac-Man. I forget what it was called. It was on PlayStation 1, and I thought it was really fun. I like that game. So that would be my answer. I'm so glad they allow you to adopt more pets in the 1 point... You can adapt... Oh, I didn't. You can adopt more than one pet now? I didn't know that, actually. That's news to me. How recent is that update? What if Weird Al Yankovic wrote songs for a Broadway musical adaptation of Freddy Got Fingered? I mean, that'd be interesting. I don't know if you could get Weird Al to... It's a hypothetical, so it's fine, but I don't know if you could get Weird Al to agree with that. He actually is, like, very clean, which is something I didn't even realize until I got older. He doesn't really, he doesn't curse, he doesn't... But if you had to get someone to do a Freddy Got Fingered musical, Weird Al would not be a bad choice. I don't think. I think he could match the weirdness. Weird Al was unironically too good for that awful movie. Okay, so I have to make a confession here. And you can actually watch me watch the movie on Matt's channel, Matt Presents, because he did an episode of Sick as Shit, which is a show where we just kind of watch infamous movies or controversial movies. I like Freddy Got Fingered. It's such an anti-movie. It's really funny to me. I 100% why people would fucking despise it. It makes so much sense to hate it, but I like Freddy Got Fingered. I think it's funny. If Bo Burnham made a Freddy Got Fingered musical instead, I think he could. He's definitely willing to be filthier. You might need to find someone who has find like a musician that has like the same mindset though as oh, I forget the guy who made Freddy Got Finger. What his name is? I think his last name is. I think it's like something Green. I forget. I forget his name. He was kind of like the Eric Andre before Eric Andre was a thing. But I think if you've like found like a musician with like the same sense of humor as like Eric Andre or Tim Robinson, you could make that work really good. Tim and Eric had a lot of songs on their show. You could find whoever did those and make them do the Freddy Got Fingered musical because that's a sense of humor that Freddy Got Fingered has. Um, Freddy Got Fisted. It was the most recent large update for Stardew. It's the patch that added the entire right side of the island as part of entire right side of the island. The patch that had the entire right side of the island as well as some other stuff like the Q fruit. Right side of the island. What is that referring to? I'm actually not sure. Tom Green. Thank you. Thank you. Because Tom Green, I think, kind of like engineered that like that sense of humor where it's like just pure insanity. What I like about Freddy Got Fingered is that it doesn't stick to a tone. It's all over the place. There are scenes that I genuinely hate in that movie. There are scenes that are gross and shocking for the sake of being gross and shocking, and I don't like them. But they also feel at home with a movie like Freddy Got Fingered. There's other scenes that are so fucking funny to me. Like, there are scenes in that movie that I am laughing so goddamn hard at. Because it's completely like a fuck you movie. Hollywood gave Tom Green gave them a budget to make a movie, and he, like, turned out the worst possible thing he could. And I think that is very funny. I do. Mr. Spiny Norman, please tell me one movie you would want remade with Muppets playing all of the characters except for one character, and if you get to choose who remains played by a human actor. Gosh. I've never seen the Tom Green show. I've heard about it, and my understanding is it is kind of like the Eric Andre show, but a bit more stretched out. Like, it doesn't have, like, the same, like, he kind of created that absurdist humor, but people like Eric Andre and Tim and Eric kind of like brought the quicker editing style in. The island is like extra content after the community center. Okay, it lets you explore an island with new quests, new fruit, volcano cave. Previous update, the right side was blocked off until now. I think I've been to that. Is that the island you get to on the bus? Because I think I've been to that island. An R-rated Powerpuff Girls body horror parody produced by Michael Bay and Jason Blum from Sonic the Hedgehog writer John Wind. It's a lot of that's very specific. I feel like you've got an idea there, but I currently do not. But I definitely like I said, I enjoy Freddy Got Fingered. It's I think not liking Freddy Got Fingered is kind of the normal reaction to have. No, that's the desert. Ginger Islands is accessed by a boat you have to repair via Willy giving you a quest. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that actually. I've made it pretty far in this game. There's some stuff about it I do not know a lot about though. Like I'm always learning new shit about this game. Well, the flower petals are nice, but can I please get a fucking daffodil? So I can complete the fucking community center? Because there's still no daffodils out. I'll go up here to see if there's a daffodil. If there's not, I guess we're going to the cave again. I know I'm not doing like a thorough search every day, but like, come on. One of them would normally show up by now. Hello, Linus. I don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry. Fuck you, Linus. Oh, right. You were asking me something. I have chosen for Spiny Jurassic Park with Muppets. All the dinosaurs are Muppet dinosaurs. Well, who's the live action actor? I gotta think about that. That's hard. think Balloons would be a pretty good movie. What'd I do? Oh, I'm on floor 10. Okay. This area is overrun by monsters. Fucking shit. Ah, God. It's a fun question. I just... Now I'm overthinking what my answer will be. Do I need to collect slimes, too, for, like, that Adventures Guild thing? Yeah, I think so. So I might be able to get them here. The fucking bees! They're getting me! Go away! I got some new ideas to sleep on. I'm being fucking ambushed right now. This is bad. I'm not even getting a lot of monster slimes. Fuck. Doing poorly. Doing real poorly. After this section, I probably need to get out of here. Health is low. Fuck, I'm trying to face him. He's not moving. What would be the funniest thing for me to see in Muppet form? Because, I mean, I honestly almost want to go for more of like a TV show answer. Combat in this game is not stellar. It's not horrible either. I was having a hard time turning, but it's like... The thing is, you can't turn when you're hitting, so I'm like button mashing. I'm like, why can't I turn? And it's because I didn't take a second to turn. I hate infested cavern levels. Got a comment above. Oh, don't be upset if I don't. I mean, some of the comments I just kind of read to myself. So. Bro, John Wick with the Muppets, but Keanu Reeves still plays his role. That'd be really funny, actually. Combat in this game is not a highlight, but it's not like... It's just a small part of it, so it's fine, you know? If this was a game where combat was like the main focal point, then I would agree. But as a smaller part of it, I think it's fine. It is very simple. I would love... I mean, this is kind of a cliche answer for me to give, but I would love seeing, like, Better Call Saul with Muppets. I'm trying to think of which character he would have as a human. Make Mike Ehrmantraut the one human. That would be funny. He already seems annoyed. Breaking fake news. Tom Green's Freddy got fingers. Freddy has fingers. Well, shit, I didn't know he didn't actually have fingers. That's fake news. God dang. I should go... Freddy has obtained more fingers. He has obtained the 7 Chaos fingers. I should have had more geodes, and I should have gone over there sooner. Sam! Let me talk to you. I'm talking to you every day. You don't have a TV set? I do have a TV. I just don't use it. 5 fingers at Freddy's. Yes. Here, I'm going to go around this way. Oh, God, that sounds gross. Do not Google that. I will not. I promise I won't. Give me a daffodil. And I will be at peace. game isn't gonna do it. It wants me to suffer. Oh, hey, Leah. I'll talk to Leah real quick. Alright. You know, you can control how much nature you destroy, though. You know? You don't have to destroy a lot of nature like the real house here is. You can just choose to destroy the bare minimum. But yes, destroy nature is necessary, but you can try to balance it out, you know? There's things you can do to balance it out. Freddy Got Fingers, adult puppet musical legacy sequel, Fash with Ketchup Entertainment, Jim Henson Creature Shop. Freddy Got Fingered with Muppets. Mr. Spiny, if you love Mario Party 3 so much, which character did you main? I don't know if I ever mained a character. I kind of switch back and forth between a lot of them. Maybe Waluigi? Actually, I'm going to take those geodes out. I don't think the character you play as is that significant. Like for dual. Oh, right. Yeah, in dual mode dual mode. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Honestly, when I play dual mode lately, because I played it with Sword a couple of times when I was visiting last time. I like playing. I don't know. I think the Koopa's pretty good for like a starter. Like he just you can kind of make up your mind after that. But he's good for if you get lucky and can do an immediate attack. The Koopa's kind of beneficial for that. But he also doesn't require a lot of coins. So Mario is honestly a great character in my opinion. The bookseller is in town. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a hard time without it. There's 250G, whoever finds the thing. I think I know where that axe is. It's somewhere in the bottom map. I think the best ones are the princesses. Mario Bros aren't far behind. Wario is the worst, though. Wario has the bombs, doesn't he? Yeah, he is the terrible suicide bomber partner. Yeah, I've never really been too into the bomb bombs for that dual mode because I feel like they don't really they self-destruct obviously, so when they attack they die too, but also I don't know if they really do enough damage to warrant that. I'm curious for this channel, we ever do a playthrough of the Sonic Mario Party game? It does have a story. Yeah, I'll cover all of them. Specifically the one with the story mode for sure. We were actually talking about that last night at the end of the stream, but I'll be doing all of them. I mean, I want to cover it. I mean, I want to cover every game of the series. I don't know if we'll ever get there. I don't know how long of a lifespan this channel has, but I don't have any intentions of ending it anytime soon. So that's my main thing there. But one day when I feel like it might be time to call it, you know, obviously we're not going to cover every single game because I figured the franchise is going to keep going past this channel's lifespan. What are your thoughts on To Kill a Mockingbird? I read the book when I was in high school and liked it, and I watched the movie when I was in high school and liked it, but I have not revisited it. Might revisit the movie sometime. The Princess Bride is very funny, very good movie. Would recommend it. Bro, Sonic Shuffle cutscenes give Adventure 2 sound mix and a run for its money. Sonic Shuffle story is very bizarre. It's trying to be something deep when it really didn't need to be. The defunct Sonic mobile games and Sega Pico games make it basically impossible. Yeah, some of them are going to be kind of impossible. But hopefully, like, I know my friend Stuart just made a video. I promoted that. People should watch that on the many faces of Sonic, and it's just like comment on his designs. And for a lot of them, he had to like rely on pictures because some of them are just completely inaccessible now. Muppet Princess Bride. Hey, there you go. Keep Andre the Giant as the one non-Muppet. I think it's pretty lively and has a good amount of years before it's on life support and begging for you to unplug it. Because I think with Spiny too, like it just kind of like, oh there, hey, we did it, fuck yeah. Muppets and Nola. All right. All right. Oh, cool. Um, I think even like with Spiny, it's like there's a chance that I would like if I did end the series, I might still use the channel. I just wouldn't do stuff with like the characters anymore because I might still want to like talk about stuff. Might still want to do video essays. I don't know though. I really don't know. I don't think I need. I guess where I'm at right now is like I think the channel will end one day, but I think it's so far ahead of us that I'm not like I don't really need to think about it right now. So I'd like to cover as much games as possible though. So if there's ever like a question of like, will you cover this one? I mean, I never. It's always okay to ask. My answer is essentially I'd like to cover every game. I would. Every game that I can at least. Reading this to gain some mining experience. Sonic Shuffle exists within my mind because of the Game Grumps clip. The car buckle ate itself and them hollering for 3 minutes. Oh, they did that with fucking Oni, Ding Dong, and Julian, didn't they? I remember that one actually. It's been a while since I've seen that, but I like Oni plays a lot. Why does Spiny want to be? Who does Spiny want to be added into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? There's some weird stuff being leaked about that game. Have you guys heard about SpongeBob? How there's like legitimately people who are like saying he could be in the game. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know if I believe it. We'll give you a daffodil because we have that. And we'll take this one. Muppet Nostalgia Critic. That'd be interesting. Yeah, and the Minecraft Steve one was confirmed. Besides, oh, you know what? You just kind of said it. Fang would be the one I want. Who else? Tangle and Whisper would be cool. I actually think that one's likely. You know what would be a fun one, I think? Just to like completely throw things off. Because they're doing some Sega rep with oh, what's the game called? Forget the name of the character. They're doing like other Sega games, so I think it'd be cool if they. This would be such a deep cut, and I don't expect them to do it because it's not like that popular. But if they did a fucking Golden Axe character, that'd be neat. Beavis and Butthead do South Park. Muppets South Park. Muppets SpongeBob SquarePants. Is it honestly so weird? The last Sonic Racing game had Heavy and Spy and Pyro from TF2. SpongeBob strikes me as specifically odd because I just never would have imagined that being put into like a video game crossover game. But at the same time, when you consider the Paramount connection through the movies, that's kind of interesting. You know what? Okay, I have an answer. For who I want to see in Crossworlds, because if they're gonna do this Paramount shit with SpongeBob, I think they should do one movie rep too. And I don't just want to see a reskinned movie Sonic. I'm tired of that. They've done that for a lot of their mobile apps, and they've even kind of lightly done it in like the Colors remake or the Colors re-release and Frontiers with like his, kind of shock ability being added to him, like the electricity around him was thrown in for both of those games. And I think that Agent Stone should be. I think they should put Agent Stone in. And I really think they should. More people being surprised they got Hatsune Miku in, but she's also a Sega IP. Yazuka, that was the one I was trying to think of. Um, Miku is definitely the company that has Miku is in collaboration for sure. I remember thinking it was just blatantly they own Miku, but I actually think that spring seeds. I still got enough time to plant those. We'll plant those spring seeds. But I think that I did hear about the Sonic Mobile card game, and that's interesting that they're throwing in. Yeah, I heard about the Archie characters too, and they even have a fucking modern, like there was leaked images of a modern Fang and Mighty, and that's interesting. Beavis and Butthead do each other. Ha, just kidding. Um, why do we have a cutscene with you? Is it because you're depressed that no one's donating to a museum? Is this cutscene added in? I don't remember this cutscene being there before. Eggs. I think that Knights is inevitable. I think Knights will be in the game. I think Monkey Ball is likely. Billy Hatcher maybe. Billy Hatcher and Alex Kidd I think probably should go in, but I also think that maybe with them it's like a case of like maybe they will go in, but it's also like, oh, they already did it in the Sega All-Star games. Maybe they're just gonna kind of skip those two this time, but I think it'd be good to put them in. They've got a huge fucking roster for this game, which I like. Because I think that was always my issue with the Sonic racing games, is they're cool, but I was never like that wowed by their rosters, if I'm being honest. Felt very, I don't know, felt kind of random at times. It felt weird that like Big the Cat wasn't one of them, but then like there's also some like really major characters that weren't. If I had to pick any character in the entire series that could go in, it's kind of funny you mention that because I would pick Fang. Um, I also think Trip would be kind of cool to throw in from Superstars. They already have Sage in there, which is neat. If you want to go for like a sillier answer, Black Doom or the General would be wonderful. I really hope that they will acknowledge the other characters that maybe they'll make a comeback. Sonic already shows up in Super Monkey Ball in the first place. Rated G restricted. I feel like the roster is very impressive compared to the current newest Mario Kart roster with padded random enemies and racers. I kind of like the Mario Kart roster but it is like it is random. It is like, okay, well, if you're gonna go with some of these like random enemies, why not throw in like an RPG rep? You know, why not have Gino in there or one of the Thousand Year Door characters in there? It does seem like Sonic's willing to go to a more obscure place. Where with them, it's like, look, we've got the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah, that's neat, but you also throw that level into every single Mario Kart, so it's not that obscure, really. Everybody knows it. The card game is interesting just because of the characters they're willing to put in that would actually get me to try it out, where beforehand I probably wouldn't have. Even though I'm sure there's not going to be much to them, you're just going to see them briefly. Give me Mario since they refuse to put Sonic in Mario Kart. Honestly, yeah. That'd be kind of cool. I think they could do Mario. I kind of thought that, like, years ago when they did the different ports of the Sonic racing game, like I thought maybe the Nintendo port could have a Mario in there, and then they didn't do it. I thought that might actually happen though. Alright, let's find the axe. What are your thoughts on the Paddington movies? I haven't seen them, but I hear they're really good. I hear they're really charming. I'll probably watch them eventually. But I haven't seen them. Sonic Blitz, the card game, has like a conductor. Like it has like a lot of characters. What was another? There was like other weird ones they were branching out into. Because I mean, the Archie's definitely the biggest deal because those characters have been like, those characters are gone, you know, and it would be cool for them to get some acknowledgement again, and maybe them getting like positive acknowledgement in this new game could actually convince Sega otherwise. I don't think we're gonna get that with the card game, unfortunately, but that's wishful thinking. Mario was apparently considered for All Stars Transformed on the Wii, but Nintendo turned them down for some reason. Oh, I missed the Olympic Games. Yeah, it's weird that Nintendo would turn that down. Just fucking do it. Just be a good fucking sport. Sonic's always a good sport for you guys. Be a good sport back. Promote your game. You don't, it promotes your series. You don't have to like, you don't have to take Mario. You don't have to put Mario on the PlayStation 1. You don't have to put Mario on the Xbox One. Just keep it on the Nintendo one. Bro, I'd main Abraham Towers on day one. I'm praying for Fleetway Rap. Fleetway Rap would be cool. The card game is the only one where I would say that's like likely. I don't know how likely it is, but I think you're talking about Blitz. But Blitz seems to be going weird, so they should do Fleetway. Thing is, I think like with how Sega is and how they like respond to people's liking to certain characters, I think they probably will do some acknowledgement of Fleetway one day. I just think it's going to take longer. You know, I think I think bringing Fang back was a big step for them. But I think with it, you know, being responded to positively, that might like, yeah, I think I don't know. I just think people responding to stuff like that positively is kind of like what gets them like, oh, maybe we should do this. I thought the axe. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where the axe is. Nope, there it is. Inventory full. Can't pick up the axe. Get rid of stones. We don't need those. James Gunn Superman comes out next month. Yeah. I probably won't see that in theaters, but if people say it's good, maybe I'll check it out eventually. And then you look at random shit like Zelda and Yoshi levels in Sonic Lost World, and like, wow. Yeah, it's bizarre. Sonic is a bizarre series. That's what I like about it. You never really know what to expect. I do think SpongeBob is weird if he actually shows up in it. I think that is a bizarre choice, but I'm all for it. Especially now that they're actually like willing to include other Sega shit. Because I'd be a little annoyed by. I could see being. It would make sense to be a little annoyed by SpongeBob if like actual Sega and Sonic characters weren't being acknowledged, but it feels like they are. Sonya was I didn't even know that. I didn't know about the underground characters. That's news to me. I somehow missed that one. That's interesting. SpongeBob or Powerpuff Girls horror movie, which would work better? Probably Powerpuff Girls, just because you could do the you could kind of do this thing with them where it's like a failed experiment. Trying to pet the cat. Maybe I already pet the cat today. Sonic Underground acknowledges actually crazy. Sonic Underground was a failure cartoon, but Pryor still remember it so much and still like it, so she made it in. One other comment above. Super Mario Brothers or Sonic the Hedgehog? Which video game will be huge news getting a public domain horror movie? Mario would definitely be first because Mario's older than Sonic. I don't think Mario or Sonic would either of them would really work for a horror, like a horror parody like that. Mario Bros, you can maybe do something with like Luigi for Luigi's Mansion if you wanted to. But that's not the route they normally go. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival. The good old Egg Festival's coming up. Spiny Norman Wards of a Deadly Fate. Jason has been especially active tonight. We already have Sonic.exe, never say never, that's true. How long will it take for Sonic.exe to be referenced in the Paramount movies? I don't know if they. I don't know. Maybe I think it's possible for them to do that. Um, we already do have shitty horror parodies. One off. One off. Fuck. There we go. Kool-Aid movie. Kool-Aid horror movie. I've said it before. I don't think they will because of the original creator of EXE as a creep. The original EXE creator is a, oh, I wish I was joking, but if you look into it, the lore is bad. I knew there was bad stuff about that guy. I didn't know it went that. I didn't know it was that bad. The fuck movie. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know. I don't know if that would stop them because they might not look into it that much, but it also it could, I mean it could. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, character. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that. My bad. My bad. Then I probably have heard everything I've heard about the creator then. They should have Avatar from Sonic Forces into Racing Cross Worlds, but only have the Persona 5, Monkey Ball Knights, and other Sega themed alts for the character. That'd be cool. And now I'm on Robin's good side. That's good. Well, it's the second time I've almost thrown my axe away. Oh, if I don't read every comment out loud, don't take that personally. I am trying to focus on a game too, and kind of doing poorly of it tonight. But I do miss comments sometimes. Or sometimes I don't even miss them, I just read them and I don't have much to say on them. Went into the wrong house, but I'll talk to everybody. Your white bot, all you ever do is talk about my boots. This is probably gonna be the last day of the stream. Grabby's Dollhouse and Smurfs movie trailers look like shit. Yeah, probably. Never been into Smurfs, so I probably wouldn't check it out regardless. Alright, we're getting Haley on our good side. Haley is our new number one now. Even though it's like one heart for every character. I should make some copper today. Sounds like a mascot horror game. Well, hold on. The Spiny Norman think that they'll include something like the low poly Ontario skins on Crossworlds. I mean, I think it'd be easy to throw those guys in, but considering that it seems like dialogue is a big part of this game with the with like the rival fight, like the rival scenes, I'm going to assume every character put into the game can speak, so probably no classic Sonic. Although, I mean, man, who knows? I'm saying that, but that might not be true at all. Want that geode. Mr. Norman, you are able to choose one vocal Sonic track. Endless possibilities reach for the stars. Fist bumps to be mixed into Crossworld. Which one would you choose? Probably Fist Bump, just because if I love Endless Possibilities is my favorite of those songs, but I'd rather it just be in there and not remixed. Fist Bump I really like, honestly. I think it's a catchy song, but they could remix that one. Wow Wow Wubsy of Wonderful Wubsy of Oz movie, rated PG. What would be a stage that you guys like to see in Crossworlds? Like, what's a obscure level that you'd guys like to see covered? Made you read comments. There you go. You got me, Jason. You got me. What would be a level that you guys like to see in Crossworlds? Trying to think of one. Like, I think that that's another thing they're doing pretty good with the fucking Secret of Rings level was one of the first ones they showed off, and that kind of impressed me. But I think Metal Harbor is really cool too. I would love it. I would love it if they did fucking. I don't even remember the name of the map. Just do fucking Sonic R. Do Can You Feel the Sunshine? Throw in the level. Throw in the song. Didn't mean to take that pine cone. Bluey movie coming in 2027. Is that actually happening? I don't watch Bluey, but I know a lot of people who do. I know 2 parents who watch it with their kid, and I know a couple of adults who really like it too. Just on their own. I've never watched it, but I know people really like it. Looks charming, looks cute, looks like it has a... Looks like a good show for kids, but I probably won't check it out. Maybe for TV show movies in 2027, but we'll see. Oh, Jet Set Radio would be cool. Yeah, you can pick from anything you want. Studiopolis. Oh, Studio. Yeah, you know what? That would be my number one pick from a fucking studio. That would be so cool, actually. The track is really like the song is really good, but you also like the level would be really fun too if they like went all out with it. You could have those freaking Eggman projections again. That'd be great. Jet Set Radio would be good for a character, and I feel like Jet Set Radio, if they throw them in, they shouldn't even be in a car. They should just be on their fucking skates or whatever. That'd be good. Um, Press Garden, Titanic Monarch. Yeah, those would be all. Those would be really cool. Mania would be a great game to pull from, honestly. Jet Set Radio would be cool for the racers for sure. Beavis and Butthead do Wow Wow Wubbzy, crossover of the century. I've heard of Wow Wow Wubbzy. I know what that is. That's like a Nick Jr. show, right? It's a yellow square guy. I remember him. The Wow Wow Wubbzy cinematic universe, yeah. It's going wild. What if they added the Twilight Cage from Sonic Chronicles? Oh boy. It'd be okay if they threw in that Echidna character from Chronicles, though. That'd be interesting. Like, just represent everything. Oh, I just hit the game off because I'm about ready to call it here. No, it was a it one, but it was nice talking to you guys tonight, though. Nice reading the chat. But I knew today it was going to be a small one because I do have to get up and work tomorrow. Only reason I'm still up is because I fucking slept forever when I got home. But yeah, nice hearing from you all tonight. And let's see, bro. They need to add Captain Whisker from Sonic Rush Adventure. Which one's Captain? Oh, and Blitz. What is the? Wait, don't go. I'll stick around to read a few more chats, but I'm definitely ready to go. Got to get some sleep soon. But I'm gonna keep streaming this. I'm gonna keep doing more Stardew streams like this. It's a good game to kind of just like kind of relax to, and it's easy to go through chat while going through it. So, hope Spiny enjoyed hearing about the biggest Wubbzy fan on the internet. Yeah, 100%. Wow, Wubbzy stars in the Muppet movie. They should add Princess Elisa across worlds. I mean, why not? Like, just don't even care. Just fucking embrace your full roster. I respect Sonic for being willing to do that. I respect them for being willing to, like, both Sonic and Shadow Generations picked an 06 level and made them fun. Shadow Generations took a Forces level and made it fun. Like, I like it when they embrace their history, even when it's a lower part, like a lesser part of their history. Because especially when they come and actually, like, redeem themselves through it. I really do feel like Generations redeemed certain aspects of 06. Grace's City would be a good track to have in the... Grace's City would be a good track, like, would be a really good track, actually, yeah. Princess Peaches and Bluey Eye Samurai Jack Black. Memphis got the biggest glow up in Shadow Gens. That was for sure. It was I like that they're not like ashamed of it. Like, I mean, maybe they even are like poking fun of themselves a bit, but it's like them bringing Big back in so much shit. It's like them embracing the Generations games. It feels like there's not a lot that they're unwilling to pull from. Even during the 30th anniversary like orchestra, they threw in a lot of Game Gear tracks. Not a lot, but a couple. But I like that acknowledgement. Wait a second, White Space track, it's so obvious. White Space... could be a cool way to like. The thing is, the game is already about switching universe to universe. But if they did a white track stage, that almost would be like a fun. That could almost be like a fun rush of maps, where maybe it changes more frequently. Like you're in the white space and like the level keeps changing, like at a quicker pace. Like that could almost be like a finale track, white space. I feel. I like The Founder. It's a decent movie. Wubbzy horror movie? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Wow Wow Wubbzy. I'm familiar. Sadie is dealing with an intruder. Holy shit. That she is not happy. All right. Anyway, to Jason, Bluster, Tomb Buffoon, Cass, Baxter, thank you so much. Have a good night.